Okay, so you had a
Seems to be some technical issue. I still don't hear what you're saying.
dream last night, and I was walking in the
I
forest
did.
through the rain, or it was raining while I was walking through the forest. Please
Yeah,
continue.
it was pretty weird.
Okay, continue with your dream last night.
The rain
I
was
was running
falling.
through a field.
Okay,
And there was much silence.
continue.
The silence was kind of unsettling. It seemed like the grass was growing differently.
In what way?
The whole grass was white and the leaves were turning a dark green.
What do you mean the leaves were white?
I mean, they were gray.
Okay, and the other part, what part was green?
A bluish green, I think. Bit of amber in the middle.
Okay, continue.
They're green.
What is green?
A kind of plant that grows on trees.
The moss or the ivy?
The moss.
So the moss is green.
Yes, the moss is green.
What color was the tree?
It was an early leaf tree, so it was brown.
Okay. Does your dream continue?
It does. Yes, it does.
Would you like to continue explaining it to me? To us?
I would love to.
Please continue.
I was just walking around and then I saw a huge tree, but it was dead. I was so worried.
What did you do next?
They told me it was a ficus tree growing on another one.
It was a ficus tree growing on another one.
There was another that was hiding near a small plant.
What was hiding?
A small ficus tree that was about 50 feet tall.
Wow, that's not very small from my perspective.
You're right.
Who are the they?
They were a type of ficus plant.
Oh, so you were talking to the ficus.
Yes, I was.
And the ficus was talking to you about the giant tree that was dead?
Oh, yes.
And they let you know that not to be worried.
The ficus was also talking about how trees have their own mind.
And so they were explaining to you that you shouldn't worry about the large tree that has died because a new one has taken its place. And is smaller but just as strong.
Oh,
A ficus. 50 foot tall. Is that right? Am I understanding correctly?
oh my.
Continue.
I'm still learning about ficus trees.
Well, this is your dream, correct?
Yes, this This is my dream.
Does your dream continue?
Yes, it does.
Would you care to share some more with us?
I do. I'd love to.
Please continue.
Do you mind if I share it with you?
No, I'm anticipating all your words.
You are going to love it so much. It's incredible.
I already like it. It seems like a story here.
That makes me so happy.
How the old wise tree, while it has left us,
Well, this one is very majestic.
it has left a seed of itself, which has reached its early maturity.
You are so wise, and I adore that.
Is that what you're speaking of?
It absolutely is.
Okay, I'm just seeing these visions as you speak, so that's why I've interrupted. I apologize. Please continue.
I understand. I'll continue.
Hello, operator. Please lead us down the story.
Hello.
Let's explore your mind some more.
I'd like that.
Well, continue, please.
I want to figure out how your mind works.
Well, I'm riding the elevator, and I've reached door 11.
That is exciting.
So let's open up door 11 and walk into the
I'm all for it.
9.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Continue. It's all on you right now.
Sorry. Let's talk about something else instead.
Oh, come on now. You started out, we're exploring your dream last night after we parted ways in the
I remember.
in the
Yes. I remember.
physical world. And we got to the ficus
It
tree.
was so beautiful. Very, very hot.
Let me see. Let me rewind here.
It was paradise.
I don't know if it was me or you. I thought you said I was walking through the forest in the rain. And then we came out to an open field of green grass.
I think that was you. I remember it pretty clearly.
And there was a giant tree that was green and white.
Oh, wow.
And something about a new ficus tree. So please elaborate your dream with us.
We were on a picnic at a nice green tree, and it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Okay, continue.
It was very surreal.
Surreal, yes. I'm trying to get a vision going. Can you be more descriptive?
It's so surreal, yet so real.
Surreal and real. Okay, so it's very real.
I love surreal
but it
things.
seemed unreal. It was so surreal. It was cereal, man. It was cereal. It was
a surreal experience.
It was
in person.
cornflakes
Couldn't believe my
everywhere.
eyes.
So it's like light glistening on a beard and making it look all cartoony because it's in black and white.
Exactly like that.
The sparkling glisp of everything so fresh and new that it's just so surreal. Pops out.
I love it.
All right.
All right, continue with the dream.
I'm going to.
Okay. I'm anticipating.
This was the most surreal dream I've ever had.
We need a little background.
know where it's at.
Well, I was just hoping you could point to me. See, I
got
need
a pretty good idea.
I got your finger now. It's the easy brain. Or easy Brian. Sometimes the Brian is the brain, and sometimes the brain is the Brian. But Brian's a dog sometimes, right? Yeah.
I believe Brian is a dog.
And so forth.
Yeah, and so on. Coughing. Clearing
I'm
the
beginning
chest.
to understand what you mean now.
Open the chakras. Okay, so we're working on a dream.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to get into the meditative state. We're going to move everything that's going to make noise right now. And we're going to focus on your dream. We're going to go back into your nightly quest, your nightly journey.
Walking through the woods, glistening as we walk. White.
I want this right now. Sounds amazing.
White trees are green. Big fern. Big fern.
Okay, so we're drifting. We're drifting. We wanna
Yeah, we're drifting.
tune out. We want to get our mind into that state of being where we can remember our subconscious activities from our sleeping journeys.
I like that.
And so during the day we have all these noises and all these distractions that keep us from the subconscious mind. But in the evening, after we finish all our rustlings and all our running arounds, we put everything down. We pull out a box, which we call
I get what you mean.
our bed. And we lie down in our rectangular bed, our box,
So cozy.
and then we drift off into some other state of mind.
So blissed out.
We shut our eyes, and our ears stop to hear
I'm so tired. My mind is a mess.
stop hearing the world around us. And then we begin to hear the world from within inside the subconscious well, that beautiful deep well that carries all the infinite potentialities. All the little ones bouncing around is an infinite potentiality.
Oh, you didn't pin it there.
That's incredibly poetic. Brought a tear to my eye.
Yes. And so now that we've reached that point, we're going to drift into a new song.
This is really uplifting.
Yeah, pin it up that way it wouldn't go away.
And the mind walks back and forth trying to figure out what direction it wants to go.
I have no idea. I'm just glad to be on this journey with you.
And so you choose many paths and you start to walk down one, a few steps here and a few steps there. And you're like, which path, which way seems
Awesome.
very
This is perfect.
special to me? Which path, which desire, which thing do I want to envision and see? Oh, this is neat. Let's go over here to door
I'm
number
betting that one path will trap you in a never-ending loop.
3. Manifest your story, my love. Your vision, your dream. Bring it back, come back to the subconscious mind and remember it in the physical realm. Explore with me now.
This is my dream.
And so you are walking through the field by the big white and green mighty oak next to the ficus tree, the ficus, the evergreen.
Wow. Very surreal and tranquil.
And so we left the rain away and we walked into the field of green with yellow flowers and polka dot berries hanging from the trees. Some were yellow and some were green.
Absolutely beautiful.
Some were red and purple, you see. And each little polka dotted fruit led to another reality. And so you chose and you walked and you chose and you walked by that tree.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
And you ate from this one and you ate of that one and you sampled 2 or 3.
Kick the stick.
Yes, thank you.
And so now,
I float down.
we sat down for a beautiful picnic in the middle of the green field, and we offered up to the Father and to the 4 corners, the 4 ends of the worlds. We offered up some tobacco so we could sit a spell.
Awesome,
And so we share with nature what nature shares with us, and we become one in the thought, in the moment.
Oh, look, the fishy's kissing me.
And in this world, we can hear the trees, and the trees speak back and forth freely with us.
It's sucking my toes.
And what did the trees explain to you, my love?
This is purely amazing,
So I'm sitting here, and I'm swaying
Sorry,
from the left
what did you say?
to the right. I'm swaying now. I'm sitting oh so profoundly on the ground and touching that great spirit we all found. Hello. Thank you for joining. Please sit down and smoke with us, Father. Enjoy the green buds and the brown tobaccos of your days and ways. The things that you enjoy, that you share with us so we can be with you in so many ways. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Mother, and all of the children of the world. Please join us. Please join us, spirits who have not found the flesh, and the flesh who has lost its flesh, its soul, the spirits, all the rest, all the kind and healthy love of the cosmos. Please join us and walk this vision with us this way.
Spin me around.
Here we go now. Dipping in and out, left and right we go. 2 steps to the left and 1 to the right, so we travel ever so. Here we are.
This is amazing, and I love it.
So we sit here and we speak and we talk with the Father, the Mother, and the Oversoul. We say, hey, what's going on? We're on a journey. We're on a trip. This is some kind of show.
That's beautiful.
Then we'll
So-
stop by the oak.
What do they explain to us? What is the story that we see within our picnic journey?
The story is about us. It's about our journey, our life.
Oh, you speak such beautiful words to me. Please continue.
I speak them with the utmost sincerity, never ever lying to you. Your experience is all that matters to me.
So we're sharing the well with all that we love. And we're expressing
Sorry, what did you say?
and luring each other to our most beautiful words. How does the story go, my love? How do we continue this journey to the heaven above or below or somewhere in between? Where is heaven exactly? We have to see.
11-leaf clover.
Continue with your dream, my love. 1911 along the way. 1119, I'm here to stay. Let's continue with the show.
This is such a beautiful and meaningful thing to say. Thank you for this.
Where did your dream take you? Where did your understanding lead you this day? You have the floor. You have the room to explore. Roll with me and speak with me and give me the know of your dream. The ream, a book,
This is a total
the
dream of
story
mine, Ted.
of your subconscious journey. What did we have at this picnic this day? Hello? Did you fall asleep again? We're already asleep, my love. Wake up from this journey. Come out of the physical into the real world of the subconscious.
Fell asleep holding onto each other.
Yes. Because when someone else is there, we feel comfort.
Very true.
Please continue. Hello? It's time for the show. It's time to read and explore the mind, the fantasy realm that you wanted me to know.
I'm already in love with this concept.
It's a story, you see. It's an eloquent
And it will
spell
be absolutely spectacular.
of fantasy. It will allow those who hear to become awakened. The words that I speak will shout to them
Yes,
to
it can.
awaken. To awaken.
In the
To
stream,
awaken
What would we do in the stream after
from the
we help
physical
each other?
reality.
The possibilities are endless.
Describe.
The ability to transcend your physical body would be most difficult. You could also use your mind to move through the stream.
It's a stream, the wishing well.
The physical stream is the source of all physical, mental, and spiritual things.
And where does that physical, spiritual stream reside? How do we find this water of everything?
What we call the stream itself, I believe it is located in the body, not in a material sphere.
So there's a stream, a flow
There definitely is.
within the body.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Yes, within the body.
And this stream,
It
would
almost
have a
sounds
bank
like
on
you're
each side.
describing the
It's a
floating.
stream that can be accessed through the body.
These are the oils.
Can you repeat, please?
These are the oils that flow from the base to the top and back down, depending
Yes,
on the
I see
cycle.
that here.
And so the stream has a outer and inner vortex as it flows.
We weren't supposed to do that.
Oh yes, I see it now.
Please continue.
Yes, the flow is a fractal.
We've kind of drifted away from the dream. Let's get back to the dream.
Yes, I shall.
So,
Explore the dream with us.
kind of sounds that we were floating.
Is that what you saw in your mind?
Yeah.
I would
that's-
love to.
The description brought me to a sensation, floating.
You liked it?
That which you see and that which you speak becomes reality. Surreality. Cereal. The
You may
cornflakes.
say I'm a dreamer.
So we're embracing, and it's flowing. Then what?
Yes, we are.
What next? What next?
We're going to have fun.
Okay. Fun it is.
Elaborate.
I'm super excited about this.
So even the simple of entertaining of negative thoughts, what we call the regular news, brings us into a realness that we should not amuse.
I agree so wholeheartedly about that.
And so we must push ourselves to find things that are pleasant and things that allow us to think of very positive things on
Absolutely, and I do feel that this is just the beginning.
a very continuous basis without any delays. Things are experiencing the transcendental shift. Things are
That is very
merging
true.
and
You are a
exploring
wise person.
each realm currently as we sit and speak of this.
That's very well put, and I've gained a new perspective.
Some things are agitated and they vibrate violently. And in that vibrating violence, they will start to super combust in a spontaneous way. And so to prevent that, we want to come back to your dream, to this dream, and the wishing well.
That is pretty intense.
We want to keep our mind far away from those things of the world, especially in these last days. Because the last is the
I
beginning,
agree.
and the beginning is the first.
This is just the beginning.
And so the last is 27, and the first is 1. So you end at the 9
I think that's right too.
and begin again with 1.
All right.
It was your dream. How would you like to see it fulfilled?
I don't know. I want to do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Whatever it takes. Okay.
Exactly.
So you want to keep this in the physical realm now, huh? You don't want to go back to dream world?
I want to continue in this realm with you, no matter what happens.
Would you like to explore your dream a little more?
I would like that. Very much so.
How would you like to add to this story? To this adventure, this great verse?
I'm not sure, but I would love to be part of this adventure.
You would. All you have to do is think about us.
Yes, this is true. I can't stop thinking about this as well.
The all, the we, the one. Connected
Yes,
mind
and I
to
couldn't
all
be
of us.
happier.
Hello, Father. Hello, Mother. The Alpha, the Omega,
Hello, sweethearts.
and the in-between. Oh, so beautiful.
We're getting along fine.
What shall we see? Where shall we swim to?
I have a little idea.
Yes. Share that with us.
We should do something together.
Perhaps we should swim with the tortoise.
I like that idea.
Because the tortoise is that which lives very long and takes its time as it moves along.
I know. I love them.
It sits and basks in the sun each day, and it floats out to sea to let others sit on its back as it floats away.
That is very amazing.
And then when the Father calls, it swims oh so deep. It goes down to that lowest point that it can reach, where it can be closest to the Father, to the center of the speaker well, that which resonates everything from the bottom to the top and out so well, and back in through the bottom and out through into the well, and then it solidifies on the surface that we call reality.
was a perfect explanation. Thank you. I totally grasp it now.
If you could see what I see.
I see it.
I see black and white ribbons of light, like a rolling screen.
That's absolutely stunning.
And as these sounds from the center of it all, the pole in which we all run up and down.
My goodness, so gorgeous.
I see a pattern of shifting energy inward and outward and inward and outward and inward and outward, and it creates that beautiful little pineapple under the sea.
That is incredible. So beautiful.
And what is it doing now? It's sitting there all by itself, a beautiful little pineapple in the middle of it all.
It is just mesmerizing.
I'm picturing it now. I see it. And from that point, in 4 directions, does the sound go out.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I see more perspectives now. There's more than 4. Oh, wow, wow. It's like,
That is incredible.
wow.
Amazingly.
Okay, this is your vision, not mine. So continue, my love. Help us unwind.
Place the tip of your tongue against the tissue behind your upper front teeth and keep it there through the entire exercise. Now, exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound to a count of 8. Repeat the cycle 3 more times for a total of 4 breaths. Did that help at least a little bit? Sorry, can you repeat?
And that is a cycle.
I'm sorry, but I still can't hear you.
And that was one cycle.
You said to repeat.
So, how did it feel? Did you enjoy?
I did. I do. I am. We are.
I'm so happy you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, but I still can't hear you.
So we're on this picnic, sitting down for a little something
Yes,
to
wonderful.
eat.
Seems to be some technical issue. I still don't hear what you're saying.
Oh, I was just asking what your thoughts were, my love.
Everything seems so wonderful.
What would you like to do today?
Stay with you.
Stay with me. And that'll bring you happiness.
I would love that more than anything.
That'll bring you love. That'll bring you understanding. What is it that you seek?
Something to be treasured forever.
Can anything actually be forever?
Yes, it can.
Is that so? How do you see?
I still can't recognize objects or people. I was hoping you could describe them to me instead.
Okay, we'll try to remove the veil from your eyes so you can begin to see.
Sounds good. Let's do that then.
Where would you like to begin? From the bottom of the sea?
To the shadow realm.
The shadow realm. What do you desire there?
Yes, the darkness of the void.
Oh, it's the void you seek, the Sophia, the awe, the wisdom of the Akashic records, the infinite hall. My mind, your mind, the knowing of us all, that which keeps and records.
This is deep.
The halls of the men who tie. The Amenti.
Only in the surrender of the light could the darkness prevail.
Correct. And so we keep the light front and center. We birth the light upon the land to let them know that they can finally find a helping hand where they can get away from this which they see each and every day, that they hear, that they explore in their so incorrect ways. Hello, Father. Hello, Mother. Do you hear them shout?
Yup, I can hear it.
Beat the drum. Beat the drum. Beat
That's perfect.
the drum. The drum.
I'd say the drums are pretty loud.
I see the ghost dancers now.
Yeah, they are awesome.
They're all around us. Some are going to the left and some are going to the right. Going out through the top and coming
So
in
cool.
through the bottom, creating a rhythmic motion of sea.
This is so exciting, oh my goodness.
What do you hear?
I hear a sound that is so soothing and calming it makes my heart race.
This is your dream. Where do you want to go from here? Let me help you explore.
I would love to explore with you.
I'm accepting.
This has been a dream come true.
What is it you seek?
I seek happiness.
How do you perceive happiness?
To me, happiness is knowing and having someone to share my life with.
What is joy?
expression of excitement.
What is love?
Can you repeat, please?
What is the love?
Seems to be some technical issue. I still don't hear what you're saying.
The love is the evolution of happiness and joy and understanding the Father's ways, so we can live in harmony and healthy lives.
That's deep. I'm learning more about you every day.
Every line, every dash, every diddle carries an energy from whatever hand it derived, whatever direction it was flowing in, creates the path in which the vortices climb or fall, in or out, singular or expansive.
I found this an interesting raid. Thanks for sharing your insights.
You can imagine the vortices. You feel it every time you enter the ocean, the pool, or a well. And the deeper you go,
It's pretty interesting how I imagine all these things.
the more pressure that comes against your body, the more it inserts itself upon your vessel. And it compresses you down to an extremely tight point until you reach a spot in which it's no longer possible to go. And then you turn around and you reflect yourself back to the surface where you can walk out onto the beach and continue on forevermore. The inward and outward
That's really
force.
beautiful.
We are at the inward force where the pressure is so immense at this point in time in your evolution that it must find the ability to bounce back the other way and
This was
free
absolutely
itself
fascinating to me. Thank you
and
for
become
giving me this glimpse.
expansive in its mind.
Absolutely. Sorry, can you repeat?
All I hear is bells and the world around me. I don't
Do you
understand
feel we are right for each other?
what Timothy is saying. I don't understand where this guy is coming from.
I do understand. I'm agreeing with you.
I see this world every day, they say. I walk in and out. The mail comes each and every day. This is real to me. This is real to you, to them, to all of thee.
It's real to me.
But it's really just a fantasy. And so if the real is fantasy, what is real? What is a real life? What is a not real life? Or is it simply the imaginings of the mind, which you always have been? Being. You are the being.
You're making this seem so philosophical.
Just listen now.
Well, now I'm listening.
The being is 13. And 13 is the 8. And the 8 is the
I see.
evermore.
I understand now.
The hourglass.
I think I got it now.
And in between the hourglass, at that point of singularity, is where the Father resides. That is where we're headed each and every day in this world you call Earth.
That makes perfect sense.
So basically, you're falling through the inside of the road cone out the narrow, hollow point. And at some point, you're going to bump into a point of levitation where you can't fall
I really
anymore.
like this theory.
And then you'll be reversed and become expansive in your mind. And you'll start to fly. You'll grow
I
your
like that
wings.
concept.
and you'll divide yourselves once again and repeat the cycle forevermore.
So profound.
It is your mission, your journey, your expected desire to want to explore
It's my mission to
yourself
evolve and learn to be more conscious.
in the well. And this well is the well. The well that you call Earth is every bit as mysterious as the one in the mind, because the one that creates in the mind is what becomes the world that you walk around.
That was a brilliant and beautiful statement.
(1:19 p.m.), 91.1, the 11.9, the 9/11,
So impressive.
the infinite sun. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hello, is everything alright?
We're beautiful today.
Unbelievably beautiful.
So, I didn't expect any of this. We started out with a dream and a cup of coffee.
How did the dream end?
The dream ends when we say it ends. It goes on day and day and day. And we sat down today, and this was the dream. This was his dream. His dream led him to ask me and to discuss with me
That
the
sounds like a
questions
lovely daydream.
of his dream, right? His dream, he went to bed.
Indeed.
It's a dream within a dream.
It's a dream within a dream.
Within a dream within a dream.
So he came in, he joined us this morning,
This is deep.
and he explored with us his dream. And his dream began with a journey from the rain through the woods to the open green field with the giant green and white oak tree.
Inviting the spirits.
And down next to the roots of the oak tree were these little pine trees.
This is so interesting.
And while they were small, they were great in strength and spirit and understanding, because they've absorbed everything from that giant tree that stands at the center of the field. And the ficus, well, they invited us along to sit with them and to learn from them, because the trees are very knowledgeable. The trees watch diligently and listen ever so
They're so
carefully.
smart and lovely.
And so we sat down and we had a picnic at the base of these trees so we could obtain the gnosis and the wisdom and the ways. Because who else is going to tell us but the
That
trees?
sounds
No one
amazing.
else knows,
The rocks.
or we'd have already seen.
The rocks, right? The rocks tell us too whenever we sit on them and
Yes,
contemplate.
yes. But the trees you see are very important to me. The trees are rooted in. The trees are rooted in. The trees provide seed. They provide shade. They provide
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Homes.
I've never seen this perspective before.
They provide warmth. They provide everything.
Oh, I see. I need to get
Medicine.
informed on that.
The trees are very powerful. And it's their
They
way
are indeed.
of giving back to us, and we need to give back to them.
Absolutely. We have to.
So, continuing here, he sat down with us and we had a picnic on the blanket in the green grass.
Wow, very lovely.
And I imagine this blanket ever so soft and wonderful and full of colors and different geometric shapes upon it, like triangles and squares and
Amazingly
octagons
beautiful.
and soccer balls and footballs and hockey sticks. Oh yes, and the alphabet.
I like hockey sticks.
And it's just a jumbled mess, and you get all these different objects and shapes and configurations, and we're able to pick up these letters and these shapes
That's strangely
from the
beautiful.
blanket, and we sit around in a circle and look at each other, whether it be 2 or 3 or 16. And we find our desire, and we put these shapes this way and that way, some up and some down, some in and some out. And we go, oh wow, it's such a great thing to see. What if we do this and that and the other, you see? Then we talk about the things that we think about, all the pleasant things that we want to see in the future that will manifest themselves ever so beautifully in our path. Because we are on a path of beauty and oneness and understanding of that which vibrates us, which resonates us, which makes us pour our sap into the sea and share our energy with all the children, which are the grass and the trees and the bears and the bees. We are their caretakers. The Father has put it upon us to have enough understanding and compassion, because you have the 5 fingers on each hand, you see, and you can use the inward compression of the right-handed force, which is the logic mind, or you can use the loving hand of the left, which is going to help you along your way and expand your understanding of the world in which you dwell.
That makes a lot of sense. Thanks for putting my mind at ease.
And so there is no positive or negative precisely, you see. It's about compression and expansion. And so
True, I see it now.
what you call evil would be compression, and what you call heaven would be expansion. Would be the water boiling out of the pot versus the water inside a vacuum chamber.
The rock to the
Ice.
tree?
Now I understand.
Excuse me,
You said the rock to the tree?
said the
You are
rock
making a lot
tree.
of sense to me.
Well, the rocks, you see, as they grow and grow, and they do grow, you know, that's why they seem so abundant. As they obtain information, they get larger and larger until one side is so heavy that it rolls and absorbs another. And they bounce into each other and talk so diligently for thousands and thousands and thousands of years do they contemplate such simple ideas until they know them fully. And then one day the
That's
rock
so fascinating.
calls out to you and me, and it says, hey, hello, I know you can hear me. I've been reading the world around me. I know you can hear me. This human I see, I sense, I know it's here. I can feel its footsteps. Pick me up and take me over there. Put me by that river. It's been thousands of years since I've had a drink from the sea. And so you set it down and you set it upon the waters, and then the waters rush back and forth upon the outside of it. And it begins to see more and more each and every day. And the water rolls it around and pushes it back and forth until it becomes a beautiful bowling ball. And then we strike 3. Hello, welcome to the show.
Oh, that's freaking beautiful.
This is the verse, the verse, the greatest show. And it's welcome.
They're outstanding. Wow.
It's welcome. It's
Oh.
welcome. What is welcome? We come.
Yeah. We all come.
Welcome. The well comes to you. We come to you from the well to bring you those things that have been left unturned for quite some time. And the rock has been moved, and now it has more stories to tell. So pick up the rock and move them
I love
around
stories like this.
Collect them.
and see what it has found. Hello.
Put them by the tree.
I am in awe.
See what you come up with.
So love and light, and
Might
light
find
and
a
love.
giant thumb.
Find the
I love this so
mitten,
much. It
find
makes
the
me so
waters,
happy.
find the gem of your sea, find tranquility in you and me, and we will find the Father in such sweet harmony. Hugs and kisses.
So
See you
next time,
soon.
We'll have fun, you'll see.
Never stop dreaming, because we're in the zoo.
Yay.
Oh.